Assalamu alaikum and welcome back, dear students. It is wonderful to continue our journey together in this course, Managing Sustainable Supply Chains. In week 1, we explored what supply chains are and why sustainability matters. We saw that supply chains are more than just the movement of goods. They are systems that create value for businesses, customers, and society at large. We also touched on how sustainability adds new responsibilities, reducing environmental damages, treating people equally, and ensuring long-term resilience. Today, we turn to the two building blocks of our subject, logistics and supply chain management. These terms are often used interchangeably as if they mean the same thing, but in reality, their scope is quite different. Understanding this distinction is crucial for your professional development because managers who confuse the two may fail to solve the real problem. So, by the end of this lecture, you should be able to define logistics, define supply chain management, and differentiate between their scope and importance. Think about your last online purchase from Daraz. You clicked buy now, and a few days later, the parcel arrived at your doorstep. Now, who made this possible? The driver who delivered it, or the warehouse team who packed it, the manufacturer who produced it, or the supplier who provided the raw materials? The truth is, all of them together. Each of these players performed their role, but they were not working in isolation. They were part of an interconnected system. To really understand how they connect, we first need to distinguish between logistics and supply chain. So, defining logistics. The Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals, CSCMP, defines logistics as that part of supply chain management that plans, implements, and controls the efficient, effective, forward and reverse flow and storage of goods, services, and related information between the point of origin and the point of consumption to meet the consumer's requirement. To simplify, logistics is mainly about movement and storage. It covers transportation, warehousing, inventory, packaging, and order fulfillment. It ensures goods reach the right place at the right time in good condition and at the right cost. It also includes reverse logistics such as handling returns, recycling, packaging, or managing product recalls. For example, Packages Limited in Lahore manages how raw paper arrives from Karachi port and how finished cartons are transported to Nestle factories in Sheikhupura. These flow of goods and storage decisions are classic logistics activities. Similarly, Metro Cash and Carry uses its logistics operations to move products from one central warehouse in Punjab to multiple retail stores across the country every single day. And globally, think about Amazon. Its fast delivery promise is driven by its logistics system. Fleets of trucks, airplanes, warehouses, and advanced order fulfillment centers. Now, let's define supply chain management. Let us broaden the picture. Supply chain management is bigger than logistics. According to CSCMP, supply chain management is the planning and management of all activities involved in sourcing and procurement, conversions, and all the logistics management activities. It also includes coordination and collaboration with suppliers, intermediaries, service providers, and customers. In simple words, supply chain management includes logistics but goes beyond it. It integrates suppliers, manufacturers, distributors, retailers, and customers into one connected system. It also requires human resources, and it coordinates across other functions such as finance, IT, marketing, and project design. It is concerned not only with the cost efficiency but also with It is concerned not only with the cost efficiency but also with competitiveness, resilience, and sustainability. For example, agro fertilizer doesn't just move bags of urea. Its supply chain management also covers procuring raw materials like ammonia and natural gas, planning, production, and scheduling its plan. Managing distribution networks that reach farmers across Pakistan, collaborating with logistics partners for delivery, using digital platforms to forecast demand and monitor inventories at dealer shops. So, supply chain management is not just about moving goods, it is about ensuring that the entire network functions as one system to meet both businesses and societal needs. Globally, companies like Apple and Toyota are known for their world-class supply chain management, where thousands of suppliers, designers, logistics providers, and retailers are integrated into one seamless chain. So let's compare the both concepts, logistics and supply chain. Number one, level of focus. Logistics operate at operational level, which is about moving of goods, managing warehouses, fulfilling orders, ensuring deliveries are on time. Supply chain management is strategic and integrative level. It is used in designing the entire chain, aligning partners, and balancing cost, service, and sustainability for long-term advantages. Number two, boundaries of responsibility. Logistics usually remain inside the company. For example, a company's logistics department manages its trucks, warehouses, and distribution centers. Supply chain management crosses organizational boundaries. It connects suppliers, consumers, contractors, even government agencies and NGOs in some industries like agriculture or healthcare, etc. Number three is time horizon. Logistics is short to medium term. For example, scheduling weekly truck nodes, truck routes. Logistics is short to medium term. For example, scheduling weekly truck routes, planning warehouse shifts, managing inventory daily, and supply chain is long term, deciding where Pakistan could import cotton or grow it locally, whether to outsource deliveries to Baikia or Cream, or whether to invest in solar-powered cold storage for agriculture products. So, the key processes in which logistics includes transportation, warehousing, inventory management, materials handling, packaging, order fulfillment, and reverse logistics. Supply chain management processes include supplier relationship management, product development, production, planning, demand forecasting, sustainability, initiatives, and coordination across marketing, finance, IT, and logistics. Number 5. Success measures. Logistics is measured by efficiency matrices, which are cost, speed, reliability, delivery, accuracy, and warehouse utilization, where supply chain management is measured by effectiveness metrics, overall competitiveness, customer satisfaction, risk, resilience, and sustainability of the entire chain. Examples of scope differences. Logistics is about reducing fuel consumption by optimizing truck routes or shifting to electric delivery bikes, whereas supply chain management is about redesigning the entire food distribution system in Pakistan. Let's talk about in Punjab, to reduce waste, improve farmers' income, and ensure food security. Now, why this distinction matters? Understanding this difference is not just a theoretical exercise, it has real-world business implications. If a company reduces fuel costs by switching the electric delivery bikes, that is a logistics improvement. Or if a company restructures the entire e-commerce delivery model to reach rural customers faster and more affordably, that is a supply chain redesign. When managers confuses these two, they may try to fix the wrong level, tweaking logistics when the real issue lies in overall supply chain design, or overhauling the chain when the real problem is operational inefficiency. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, many firms in Pakistan struggled not because their trucks and warehouses failed, but because global supply chains for raw materials collapsed. So, dear students, today we clarified two essential terms: logistics and supply chain management. Logistics is all about movement and storage, the go and stop activities that make sure products physically reach their destination. Whereas supply chain management is the broader framework that integrates sourcing, production, logistics, information, and collaboration across firms to achieve competitiveness and sustainability. Remember, logistics is a subset of supply chain management. Without good logistics, supply chains cannot function. And without good supply chain management, logistics remains fragmented and inefficient. In our next lecture, we will build on this foundation by looking at the trends in logistics and supply chains, that are globalization, technology, sustainability, and e-commerce, and how they are reshaping the way businesses operate today. Until then, reflect on your daily experiences when you see a truck on the highway and a farmer selling crops or a supermarket shelf being restocked. Ask yourself, is this logistics or the wider supply chain? Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.